At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in Monday here on OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Just realized me and Flynn have on the same shirt.
Uniforms.
Oh boy.
The black tees.
No black tees for Alondra and Tay, but the gang is all here. Y'all didn't get the text?
I mean, I got a dark color on.
The black
I got
shirts?
like a dark navy on.
Okay, that counts. Tay, what you got on?
I got like a cream colored shirt on. Yeah.
I don't know that Tay owns black. You
No,
love
so actually,
the bright colors.
I almost wore a black shirt. Last time I hosted for y'all, I had the black shirt on.
He
So I'm
tried to
saying
offset.
it made me look even worse on camera than normal.
What? Black shirts are slimming.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
he's
mean, like-
super white.
Like brightness wise. Because I was
okay.
like,
yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I wear a white shirt. It was too bright. I'm like, let me go wear the black. It's actually even worse.
Got it. Do you ever? How often do you see the sun?
Oh, 4 times a week.
Are you
At least.
Howie?
At least.
Every day.
Are you Howie from Benchwarmers?
No, I'm outside all the time.
All right, fair enough. Today, July 28th, a happy 18th wedding anniversary to my missus, to the bride, big 1-8.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wedding anniversary
Happy
today.
wedding anniversary
Today.
to the
Holy
Hesters.
Yeah, 18.
Cow! Happy anniversary.
18 them things.
Oh, 18. Okay, the big number for you guys.
Yeah, big number
Wow.
for the Hester crew. And if we didn't have like 37 practices tonight, I'm sure we'd celebrate in style.
So how often do y'all ever just get the sitter to come in and have a little date night?
No,
No?
not yet.
Got to.
Not quite yet. You know,
It's important, bud.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
I know. We got this baby girl that Mama's not quite ready to leave just yet. She's 2. She's 2.
So the 18th anniversary gift
Porcelain.
is porcelain.
Oh, I'm checked up on it, and
I always like to see.
I took Jackson to football today, so
Your
Mama's probably
commode.
still asleep.
You talking about a toilet, like Japanese toilet?
Oh, that
Central
would have
plumbing.
been
Mhm.
that would have been a move.
That would have been a power move.
That'd have been Mike Leach would have done that.
No doubt. I mean, it's something everybody can appreciate.
Yeah,
Everybody uses.
yeah. God, where were you a week ago?
You waited until a week before? Probably like a couple months ago. I waited. Where was
Dude,
it?
I think a week's pretty good,
Weeks are very good.
right?
I think so
Weeks are
too.
very good.
You months in advance? Good for you.
Well, sometimes I'm more prepared than I usually am. Sometimes I shock even myself. Sometimes it's the day, sometimes it's the week. Sometimes, like, if if I'm just feeling it,
Yeah,
super romantic, it's a couple months.
That's what I think of when I see you.
No doubt, dude.
Super romantic. We do have a great
wait.
show.
She's 2. Not ready to get the old date night back, huh?
You know,
I can understand if it's the first, but it's
I know,
like
but it's your
38
first
kid.
girl. I know. I don't know. See, if Jackson was a girl, I think I'd trust him more.
Okay.
Because he's 15.
Yep.
To leave Harlow with him.
Yeah. True.
See, but I don't know. He'd go back in his room. He'd be in the fourth quarter of Toledo versus Eastern Michigan and NCAA or some random action game.
Yeah.
So,
They got the new game?
oh yeah.
See, I'm trying to figure out.
Jackson,
Is
actually,
it worth the upgrade?
You'll appreciate this. He doesn't like it as much, but you'll appreciate this. You know how Jackson got money to buy the new game?
Selling cards.
Sold cards.
Yeah, we did. Let's go.
Or he had some. He's like, hey, can you sell these? I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I
Good, bud.
sold them, and he made enough money to buy the video game.
I have it. I don't like it as much either.
You don't. So what do you not like about it?
I don't know. I
Can't
don't
put your
know.
finger- You just fear change.
Like I think I've played it twice since I've had it. I don't really know.
So me and my son like to play. We play on. I think I've told y'all this. We play a dynasty together. So we're the Rice Owls,
That's right.
and
Got to keep it in Texas for you. I get it.
Lifetime offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Huck does not want to.
He doesn't want to be a head coach right
Didn't
now.
want to be a head coach.
He's not
Didn't want to
there
take
right
the
now.
UT job. Didn't want to take the A&M job, head coach. Nope. We're going to be the offensive coordinator at Rice. We're going to build that program.
I mean, a lot of people turn down UT to be the OC at Rice.
Yeah. And
A lot of people.
You know, I kept explaining to him, I was like, we'll never get the head coaching job, bud,
Because we're winning.
because we're winning.
Yeah.
And we're winning those natties,
Yeah.
stacking them championships, hanging the banners. We're lifers, though, bud. We are lifers. But we do like to play, so I've been trying to think, do I make the upgrade and buy the new one? And I've heard a lot of good things just coming across the Twitter feed, but this is the first two negative things for both of y'all.
Dynasty is the same. So if you want to upgrade for that, you'll be fine.
Okay, what else is there?
Just a little like you have to. They start with these weird settings, like like the controller vibration. Anytime you sprint, it vibrates constantly. You have to go turn that off. It's just I don't know. It's kind of janky to start with.
The one thing I don't like about the game is when you play in an opponent's stadium, like the louder, like the big pressure situations, is I understand like the shaking and making things like a little bit like harder to see, like the routes harder to see. I don't understand them hiding the routes from you.
Yeah.
Like when you push the R2 button or whatever, you can see your path. I don't understand that because it's not like you forget what your people are doing. Maybe it's harder to see. It's a little shaky or whatever it is. I don't like that. I thought that was a dumb gameplay move.
So you're saying you could have seen the routes if you were playing in the swamp and it was the fourth quarter?
Well, it's pre-snap.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's like the buttons don't show up until like a second or two after you even snap the ball. It's like if you're the quarterback, yeah, it's loud. It's a little bit harder, but it's not like I forget what play it is.
Oh, so that's the big complaint when you're playing on the road. No, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sure playing on the road's harder than at home. It ain't hard enough to where like my receiver has a question mark and he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Like it's hard to play on the road. It ain't that hard.
Depends if you're a freshman and you're running 48 horn boss and Jamarcus is trying to audible to 49 horn boss and you're like,
Right.
what?
Right.
What? Like, I can't hear anything Jamarcus is saying.
It's hard to hear, but
I know he's trying to say something to me, but I have no idea what he's trying to say. And then Joseph with the eyes back there. What'd he say, Hess? What'd he say? I don't know. Let's see which way he turns and we'll run that way.
It's good stuff.
So what'd we get into this weekend? I think you,
I was
you're
a
in the lake, right?
Yep, I was a lake guy. We took the fam out. We went up to False River, hung out with some friends at a camp, and just cut it up. Did some tubing, did some jet skiing, some fishing, just all the lake stuff, deleted some beers. Had a great time, dude. Hadn't spent as much time on False River as like I probably should have because we had a great time.
Catch any fish?
We did. We caught some. I mean, just like some
bait?
We caught some bait. It's kind of like just hanging out with the kids, like
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
fish bowls, throw some worms on there, and we caught some catfish, little small bass.
There you go.
Here and there. Just
Did you teach the kids how to take the catfish off? Or did you do it for
no.
Yeah.
We weren't properly set up with much, but yeah, we just taught him. I taught him the art of just tight lining.
Yeah.
Fishing on the bottom.
Yeah. All right.
You know, because they've all they've done, you know, up to this point is like fishing with bobbers or corks,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, well, this is a little more professional here.
Yeah, the kids, though, they like to see that little thing go
They
down.
do.
Yeah.
So do the adults.
Excited for when they.
So do the adults.
Yeah.
It was
all right.
good. It was good, man. It was getting the kids out on the lake, getting to like stretch their comfort zone, get a little brave on that tube and that jet ski.
Did you fling them off?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have to.
You have to.
I was riding. Well, we also ride on one of those like big like couches, almost those big red
Hell yeah.
couches. They don't flip. So
Yeah.
like, they're pretty safe on that. But then you got the
That's
little
kinda lame,
tube
but-
next to it. That's like the battle tube.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing just gets hammered.
That was the best. You get two of those,
Yep.
and you each get on one, you and your
Yep.
buddy. And it's like, who knocks the other guy off? And then it's
Exactly.
like King of the Mountain type.
Yeah, well, it's like so we had this one huge tube and this one smaller tube. So obviously the smaller tube was just getting flipped every single
Yeah.
time. It was great. Had a great time.
Yep.
So the kids went from like, you know, even the young one, you know, the 4 or 5-year-old in there.
The
Like
young
they
one.
start with some tears,
You young
Oh,
but then starting just like screaming with like just like get him.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
That's so funny.
Alondra, what'd you get into this weekend?
Absolutely nothing, which
you
was
go.
great.
Had a
I
girl?
did do hot Pilates on Saturday, and I'm still sore from it. I feel like I think doing stuff like Pilates makes me more sore than
I agree.
lifting weights.
We used to have to do yoga lattes with Moffitt. What night was that? Like Wednesday nights?
Tuesday or Wednesday night.
It started
in the
out,
summer.
we did karate at first when I first got here,
Yep.
and then we transitioned to yoga lattes.
Yeah.
I didn't know somebody could sweat that much, like stretching,
Right.
like holding a position.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's brutal.
Yeah.
it was
no,
like the hardest workout we do of the week.
Yoga
And I was
Pilates.
like, we're like working really hard
Yeah,
over here.
I
We're
know.
running curves
Oh,
at
yeah.
110.
we did
We're not built for that, though.
No.
the room. I don't know how hot the room is, but it's pretty dang hot. It's like doing it in a sauna.
Yeah.
So
Where'd you do it at?
At the block.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they have a.
Have they always had that?
They've
Okay.
always had like now they're doing bar classes too. So if you're into bar, they offer
You're into
those
that sort of
now.
thing.
I did the last 15 minutes of one time because I went to go do like a power hour, like
Yeah.
a weightlifting one.
Right.
But they were in the last 15 minutes of that and they were like, jump in. So I tried it and
Yeah.
it was, I would compare it to Pilates.
All right.
Yeah. But
I definitely did not do that this weekend.
I
Went
love
to
a
go
good
see-
boring weekend though.
I do.
I love when people say, "What'd you do?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing.
I did go to see our guy Chris Marlar finally moved
Oh,
here
yeah.
to Baton
Yeah,
Rouge.
yeah.
Also, shout out, congratulations. He also
he got-
proposed.
yeah, he got
so
engaged.
him and
Did
Allie
she
are
say yeah?
engaged. She did say
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
She is here in Baton Rouge. So congrats to Allie
Congratulations.
and Chris. Also, lots of stuff to celebrate. Your anniversary,
Yeah.
Allie and Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my little tiny baby sister. She's not so tiny anymore. It's her birthday today.
Oh,
She's turning
oh.
20.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. 20
I
is
know,
like
tough
it
age.
hurts
it's a
the heart,
tough
man.
age,
That's
too.
a
It's
tough
like, I'm right there at the finish line.
Yeah, and then we were looking at like old pictures of her, of course. And she was so tiny, and it was just like, I don't know. You watch them grow
Yep.
up.
Happy
I can't-
birthday.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I can do like parenting because it just makes me so sad. You know, like she's 20 now.
Oh, yeah,
I
just
remember
wait.
she
She's
was
such a tiny
born.
baby.
Just wait till
She
you have kids, and then,
was.
they're
I know that's why I'm like, I don't know if my heart can
250
take
pounds
it.
and
Yep.
tower over you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if my
bye.
heart can do it.
Well, happy birthday. Shout out to Marler. Congratulations as well. Tay, what did we get into this weekend?
Oh, the 3-day weekend was nice, guys. Matt was asking me, he's like, "Where'd you go?" I was like,
Oh, that's
"I
right.
didn't
You
go."
were here Friday.
The one
Yeah.
thing we didn't guess.
I was like, I didn't go anywhere.
Well, we guessed
so-
like Branson,
Reno, Nevada.
Reno,
Somebody in the chat said
Gatlinburg.
Fargo.
Yeah, Ohio again.
The most obvious choice is the one thing we did not guess,
I know.
which was
So,
nothing.
well,
I
2
know.
weeks ago, I was looking, I was like, I got 16 vacation days
Yeah.
left, and I got to use some
Me
of them.
too. I got
so I
exactly
was like, you know
16.
what? 3-day weekend before football season starts. Why
Yeah.
not?
I don't blame you.
No, we got a little bit done, but it was a good weekend. I was like, I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, man, it should be 3-day weekend every week. It was nice.
Oh yeah.
It was nice.
We had a little redneck summer. Nothing like a sprinkler under the trampoline.
Oh yeah,
That's
Heck
like a
yeah,
rite
dude.
of passage
Put
if
some
you want to be
soap
a
on
real
it?
redneck. No, because Harlow was on there.
Oh, okay,
If it was
yeah.
the boys,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's
The boys probably would have tried to put it by the lake behind our house and jump into the lake. But no, since it was Harlow, no, just
That's a staple.
good old
at Flynn
redneck
household.
sprinkler
That's a
right under the
staple.
trampoline, ball.
Yeah. Love it.
Last weekend we went to Lowe's and purchased a big thing of like
I feel
painter's
like
Oh,
you're
I saw
always
you.
at Lowe's.
yeah, painter's Visqueen and just like unrolled it in the backyard. We got some baby shampoo.
Yeah.
We got the sprinklers set up. Bought a couple like $6 like sprinklers that went back and forth. We lit it up, dude. Lit it up. Slip and slide.
Yeah, I
Little painter's
love a slip and
Visqueen.
slide.
You can get painter's Visqueen for like $30-$40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little baby shampoo, couple of sprinklers,
Yeah.
water hose, and you can also get like, from Amazon $3, $4, $5 like little inner tubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phew. Oh, you'll fly.
I'm trying to think like my backyard has a hill on it that
Ooh.
goes
yeah.
into the lake.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Now we're
Pretty
talking.
nice. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, set something up for the older
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
That'd
get
be
that
fun.
done. We'll get that done. All right, so as I mentioned, we do have a ton to get to. Bennie Logan is going to be joining us in like 15 minutes from now. Excited to have that conversation with him. Defensive tackle might be, outside of offensive line, the most important, kind of intriguing position that we kind of have a lot of unknown about heading into fall camp for LSU. So excited to have Smoke on the show. We've got, of course, Devin Snow. We got Hold DeMayo. Taylor's got a new segment coming up at the end of hour number 1. So we have a ton to get to here on the show. We are glad you're here with us. Stay locked in. It is OTB here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. 225-925-8552 is the number. 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day, does not matter. If you have an emergency, they will be there. But always remember, it is not only in emergencies. If you're looking to remodel at your home, at your business, they can certainly come in and help you out there, no matter how big, no matter how small it is. It can be something as easy as a new vanity at your home. It can be if you have a business downtown, you have the entire, let's say, 5th floor, and you got multiple restrooms, they can come in and they can upgrade you there as well. Again, 225-925-8552.
Yeah, like Jake said, big or small. So residential, commercial, if you're renovating a small bathroom, if you're building a whole house from scratch, whatever it is, they can help you. Commercial, residential, like I said, they had completely outfitted our factory at My High, and they have also done everything at our house. So call them today, see how they can help you. Centralplumbing.org.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
So 1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
What video game was this on? It was on, gosh, it was on like a FIFA or a Madden. Somebody's got to help me here in the
FIFA
chat.
always had good music, like on the credits.
Yeah.
Or the opening screen. I feel like this might have been,
Somebody in chat help me out.
what was that game with us that you drove the school bus around? It's like on Nintendo
Twisted-
GameCube.
Twisted Metal?
Twisted Bus?
Twisted
Bus?
Metal.
Twisted Metal? No, it wasn't.
Twisted Bus. The hell y'all have
There was a
Brandon
school
and
bus.
Tyler?
Maybe.
All right, while you're looking that up, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlow IV Spa. You can check out their Facebook page right now if you've been outside for any period of time, even if it's to go check the mail, if it's to go put the trash out. It does not matter. You feel how hot it is. You feel how humid it is. So go ahead and get out in front of this thing and go get hydrated over at GoFlow IV Spa.
Conveniently located over there on Jefferson. Go get hydrated. Go get an IV with some vitamins in it. Make you feel better, give you some energy. If your stomach's hurting, go help that. They can do everything. Go stay proactive with your hydration. It is hot as hell out there. So go get an IV. Go Flow IV.
All right, training camp is here in the NFL. It's going to be here later on in college, but now we have actual plays. We have actual uniforms. We have actual, plays.
We can overreact to random
break
clips
down.
on Twitter.
We can look at Tyler Shuck and Jawan Johnson and be like, this throw's the reason he's going to be the starter. Or we can watch him the last play of a little red zone period, do an RPO, throw it out of the back of the end zone, and not a offensive player inside. We'll be like, he's never going to win the job. That's what we do here in training camp. But it is nice to kind of have some plays in front of you, to have like actual football in front of you. And look, the quarterback battle is going to probably be one that goes down all the way to that last week of training camp. I would say we're probably 3 weeks away from knowing who the starter is going to be. And I know, like Spencer Rattler, he had a big couple of days in a row. And, the word is, and again, if you want to find any Saints information, I mean, Ross Jackson, absolutely the best. LouisianaSports.net, he's got a couple of articles up, but one talking about the quarterback position. And Tyler Shuck's been, he's made some throws. He's had some moments, but it does feel like right now, Matt, that Spencer Rattler is a little bit ahead of where he's at.
Yeah, I think everybody, including Nick, coming on the show every week for weeks and weeks and weeks has been kind of saying that he believes that Tyler Shuck is the guy that's going to be the week one starter, which absolutely 100% still could be the case. And we're going to overreact to everything. Every single morsel of information or footage that comes out of Saints training camp. Everybody's going to try to overanalyze and make decisions based on that. But I believe, and we've talked about, I believe that Spencer Rattler has an opportunity and the chance and the skill set and I think he's got a mature mind as well. I think he's got the ability to actually be a really good NFL football player. Now, it might not be with the Saints long term because obviously Kellen Moore and company, they have chosen Chuck. They chose him. They decided to draft him, even with Spencer on the roster. But they're both really young guys. But I do believe that the experience that Spencer, whether it wasn't great, obviously, but it did not rest on Spencer Rattler's shoulders on why it wasn't great last year. But that experience that he can draw back on gives him a huge advantage early in the season and in training camp. But that doesn't mean if he starts week 1 that he's going to be the starter for 17 games. We don't know that. We hope that's the case.
Yeah.
But, as of right now, I mean, there's no way to know who's going to be under center week 1 of the NFL football season. But I believe that Spencer Rattler probably, I think they both have a chance to be really good. And I think what we've seen as for all Saints fans is really positive. Like, there's no bad news coming from these players. Like, man, these guys look like they're drowning out there. They're, not hitting their check downs. It's not looking good. No, it's like both these guys are playing really well. They're playing good football. They're making everything that you hear is positive. So you got 2 young quarterbacks that are seemingly playing really well. Nothing's too big for them. And, they have a plethora of offensive-minded coaches who have proven track records of running good, powerful offenses that score a lot of points. Not bad, man. So I'm excited about watching these quarterbacks. I'm excited about watching both of them. I think they both have the opportunity to be really good. But if I'm having to put $1 on who's going to take the first snap, I'm putting it on Rattler.
And it does seem like he's the leader in the clubhouse. And
I'd like to take a little OTB vote, maybe. Who we think?
I don't know if I'm biased in my answer.
Wow, okay.
Because I need Spencer Rattler and those cards to really create some value.
And I say all that. I give my opinion. I didn't even think about the cards.
Look at you.
Because I invested in these cards because of my opinion.
All jokes aside, like, I really enjoyed getting to know him a little bit at the Senior Bowl a couple years ago. It is somebody that I had this
preconceived notion,
a little bit of the Netflix show. Even though Shane Beamer's like, hey, that ain't who this guy is. And look,
it's hard to watch it from your memory, though.
It is very hard. But if any of us had a camera in front of us at 17 years old, and look, as someone who has appeared on The Bachelor, not as a contestant, my home was the hometown visit, and what those producers want you to say, tell you to say, how they cut it up, mix it up, right?
Yeah. It's not reality. It's not reality television.
And so again, like, I'm gonna give you a pass when you're 17 years old, but he was.
Can you imagine?
Awesome at the Senior Bowl a couple years.
17 years old.
No.
And they're like, all right, we're gonna go, and
idiot.
You're already doing a competitive thing,
right?
With the testosterone pumping through your body, and they have a camera, and they're like, be entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, go all out. Just do you like times 5.
Yeah, so that's what we all thought of Spencer Rattler. But again, having conversations with Shane Beamer, he's like, that's not who this guy is. And talked about just his leadership and who he was as a person as well. So, like, get that out of your kind of mind when you're talking about being a starter. So I do think it is Spencer Rattler right now. And Ross did a fantastic job on his LouisianaSports.net article of breaking down the passing stats so far this camp. Spencer Rattler, 25 of 29, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 interception. Tyler Shuck, 11 of 20, 2 passing touchdowns. Jake Haener, 15 of 23, 1 passing touchdown. We've all kind of assumed it is Spencer Rattler versus Tyler Shuck. Jake Haener get into this conversation at all?
No.
He's just fighting.
I mean, I actually think when he came in a couple of times last year, did some nice things when he came in at the back end of a game, but no. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, you got a guy who's playing really well in Spencer Rattler and a second-round pick. I don't think Jake Haener comes into the equation unless there's an injury or somebody just starts looking really bad.
Right, and oddly enough, I mean, Jake was a 4th-round pick. Spencer was a 5th-round pick.
Right,
But Spencer Rattler, I think there was a lot of different things. It was, he fell into is he big enough to be able to do it? But there was at one point, like, he was going to be a 1st-round pick. Like,
was he?
When he was, I
don't remember this.
Taylor, you remember, like, when he was at Oklahoma, when he became the starter, if he would have had a good year that year, like, he was on his way to being a top quarterback.
It was the first game of the year against Oklahoma, his first start, I think it was, and they played some, small school, and he had like 6 touchdowns, only 3 incompletions, and I mean,
Jake Haener?
No, we're talking about Spencer Rattler.
My God. Like, what?
No, we're talking about Spencer Rattler.
Okay.
The hype train was rolling.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, big time.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I do remember this.
I was wondering why his face is like, Jake Haener?
Jake Haener?
1st round?
Started for Oklahoma?
Sorry, Spencer Rattler.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Sorry.
Oh, for sure. There's
Yeah.
no doubt. Then the wheels kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah. He got replaced by Caleb Williams, who ended up being the #1 overall pick.
Heard of him.
Yeah. So, I mean, I say all that to just say he's been in that conversation before. Like, that talent is in his body. Like, that, the belief that NFL GMs and execs had about him at Oklahoma, like, that is in there. And now that's on this coaching staff to be able to get it out.
He's got 1st-round arm talent.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. It's always kind of like the mindset, the consistency. And I was super impressed watching him his last year at South Carolina play.
Yeah.
I watched him, and I was like, I like this guy.
He's got something to him.
He's got something to him. He's competitive. I think he could be good. I don't know how many ways to say it, but I think he can be good. And now, again, he's fighting an uphill battle with the roster, brand new coach, everything like that.
Right. Now, I know we got to go to break. We got Bennie Logan. But at some point, I do want to come back because you beat out a 2nd-round pick your year. Like, y'all were drafted in the same year.
Yep.
And I want to just go through that process of what that was like for you, how much maybe extra you felt like you had to do because of his, like, draft capital and what they had in him compared to what they had into you, and kind of what that situation was like. So I definitely want to put a pin in that, come back to that. But when we come back, we'll be joined by former LSU, longtime NFL defensive tackle, Bennie Logan, here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Or maybe you just paid off Mike McCarthy. I don't know.
Sure, absolutely.
Go to PelicanRoof.com. Pelican Roofing. Glad to have them on the team. Remember, they're in Lafayette. They're in Baton Rouge. Not driving back and forth on the basin, but they are boots on the ground in both locations. One of the favorite things for me on their website, instant roof quote. You type in your address, your home, your business, gives you an idea of what that roof replacement is going to cost you. And also right there on the homepage, Yelp, Google, Facebook, you see 5-star after 5-star review. That's exactly what you're going to get with Pelican Roofing. Go to the website today. That's pelicanroof.com and check out those financing options.
Yeah, getting a new roof is a big decision. It's a big decision for you, your family, financially. So go see how they can help you with that. Right there on the homepage, you can click the financing button and start that process. 0% interest for up to 21 months for qualified buyers. So for a big purchase of your roof, go see how they can help you with the financing. See them today, pelicanroof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Very excited for our next guest. Our guy, Bennie Logan, former LSU NFL defensive tackle, proud number 18 as well. Bennie, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's going on, my 318 brother? I'm doing good. How are you? How y'all doing?
Yeah, we're doing fantastic, man. Hey, my man Bennie, and he's going to get mad at me, but nothing like when you roll into Benny's hometown and he's got a sign that says home of Bennie Logan
Like
up in
a
the
movie.
3-1 great, my man.
Hey man, few man, few come from there, so it's definitely a great thing.
Oh man, Benny. So I wanted to have you on because I feel like defensive tackle for LSU this year is going to be massive, and it's a position that when you were in school, when Flynn and I were in school, it was dominant. It had NFL guys every single year, and not just like roster guys, but like starters in the NFL. And they went and got a coach that we all believe in Kyle Williams. But that position to me feels like it's got to get back to what it used to be for LSU to go to where they want to go, which is play for championships again.
Definitely. That's one thing I can attest to, just the depth of the defensive line and just having guys up front, especially going into conference play. I actually tell guys this all the time. Like, we was very blessed when we got to LSU. We got there with Drake Neviston, Pep Livingston, Al Wood, Charles Alexander. Like, these are veteran guys who showed us what it was to be a Tiger, how to be a Tiger, how to be a young man. So now going into this year, like, you got experience there for as players. You added guys from the transfer portal. Like, that is going to be key. You got some young guys, I feel like, who's going to have to step up in the fire early and just establish themselves. And I feel like they're ready. But up front, on both sides of the ball, that's going to be key this season for sure.
So, Benny, you always talk about, like, running back, I feel like is maybe the easiest position to go from high school to, your freshman year be impactful. It's like you can either run the football or you can't. And it's pretty plain and simple. Now, quarterback like Flynn played, that's a completely different situation. You mentioned some young guys on that defensive line, and you're right. Like, they got some 5-star talented guys that are either going to be a true sophomore or a true freshman. When you're trying to play at that young age on the defensive line, in the interior of the defensive line, what are some challenges that young players always face?
The one thing I would say would be technique. You go from so long being the most talented, dominant guy, and once you get into college, you got guys who are same level, but what's the difference in who's able to maintain their technique the longest? So being a young guy, it's just relying on your technique more than talent. And that's something you got to continue work day in and day out, especially those young guys going to be put in a situation where they have to learn this stuff now. And just not panic. Like, take a day at a time, but the technique is going to be the key thing for them this season. They have talent. Like, I'd have been in a couple of practice. The talent there, the size there, the ability is there. It's just the technique is what's going to be critical for them just maintaining, sustaining like a good year, just putting in a situation where they're going to have to play this year.
Yeah, Benny, when you're trying to break in a brand new defensive line, and there are question marks, but you have talent, like you said, you have numbers. And Jake just made the comparison to running backs because I think there's a lot of like similarities there from a mindset. Like, you hear the running back by committee, but like, is one way to get the most out of a new defensive line, like kind of like we have, is to get them all to a point where you're rotating them in to keep guys fresh, right? Because like defense, like, you can make a mistake, but as long as you make it 100%, it can turn out okay. So is that kind of what LSU should be trying to do? Let's get the numbers, and let's not try to get dominant 2 or 3, but let's get 5, 6, 7 that are really good.
Definitely is a good thing. If you got a rotation of defensive linemen that you can roll with throughout the season, one, it helps you sustain throughout the year with depth and having guys from injury and things like that. And it also presents a change of offensive linemen. When you're just going against one guy throughout the whole game, you pretty much know what he's doing. But when you got a constant rotation of guys coming in, it's a different strategy you have to adjust to. Like, I look at Georgia. Like, I always like watching football and watching defensive line in the SEC. And, like, when Georgia and those teams rotate, you get 4 new guys coming in who fresh off the bench. And I remember my coach always told me, Brick Haley, like, our backup guys has to be just like our starter, where there's no drop-off. And I think with rotation, you'll build that because you'll have guys who are fresher, and just the rotation of that, where you have guys who are, instead of trying to catch a break, who are fresh and ready to roll. And like I said, you got young guys there who are hungry, and just let them loose. Like, that is going to be a key with the defensive line up front, and just rotation and depth.
And Benny, I mentioned it a little bit earlier. I'm fired up to have Kyle Williams back. That was Flynn and I.
Definitely.
I mean, he was our teammate. I know. I think for 3 years with Flynn, 2 years with me. an incredible teammate. Then you saw what he did in the NFL. He's an all-pro guy. Like, if you can't listen to that guy, and if that guy can't get you motivated, then you don't need to be wearing purple and gold.
You don't. I'm gonna speak on my experience. Like, I remember Carl when I got into the league in 13. Just Jack tell me about Carl and just watching Carl play. Even going into different games, we played Buffalo, and Carl being on the scouting report as a defensive lineman from LSU, a guy who I know is part of the D-line tree. Like, that was great for me. And to have him here coaching a Louisiana native here, like bringing back, giving back to the kids. A guy 13 years. Like, if I can't listen to a guy that not just played, it's one thing to play, but start 13 years in the league, like, he knows something. He's done something right. So you have that piece there. You have to utilize it. And that will be my biggest thing to all the players there. You have a gold mine there. Like, use it up. Take advantage of a guy that not only have experience, have a knowledge just about the game, about life, about the next level. Take advantage of it.
Yep.
Yeah, Benny. So I'm thinking about when you played and you wore the number 18. You were a dominant force when you played at a time where LSU defense was, as a unit, a dominant force. But at the time, offense kind of struggled, but the defense kept us as just like. That was just, we were known for defense, right? Keep the guys to low point.
Hey, you can say it. Like, if we scored 14 points, you feel good about it.
Yeah, like if you don't cross the 50, whatever. But like, look, but things have changed a little bit now, and I know it's got to, like, it's had to kill you the last couple of years watching because the offense has been really good, and it's the defense that's been the question mark. So, knowing that, where we've kind of been the last couple handful of years, like, what is like a realistic expectation that LSU fans, that you feel that the defense can set for this season?
I could really speak highly on the defense, and I'm going to speak on my behalf because you got guys who are used to the system now. It's not they coming in with a new system, and you also got new guys who are coming in and learning this system. You got guys who are familiar with the system, who understand their responsibility and roles. And then in the spring, where you get time to really teach in detail that, you get that. So now it's just by plugging guys into it and play. Like, you know what you need to do. You know you're supposed to be at. Just go and play now. Play together as a unit because, again, we know we're going to have new guys out there. You have veteran guys who understand the ins and outs of the defense. So the expectations is, like, the defense has to be ready to play. The defense has to play. Simple as that. I feel like this could be a really good thing for the defense, a dominant defense. But, again, what are we going to show when we get out there? Yeah. And that goes to the interior, the rotation of the guys up front. They're going to lead the way.
Catching up with our guy, Bennie Logan, here on OTB. Bennie, one of the things we've talked about leading into this opening game against Clemson is LSU's treating it a little bit differently. Like in years past, and we all know they hadn't won an opener since 2019, but in years past, they haven't really – honed in and talked about, like, main focus is one game. You go across the street now, and it's like 1-0, and there's paw prints for Clemson's logo kind of on tackling dummies and different things. Like, they are all in on this one game. I said that I like that because when you open it up with an opponent like that, I don't think you need to try to make it like any other game because it's not. It's a top 5 matchup. You need to sprint into that game, not half step. How do you like that approach of not really hiding from it this year?
I don't think we hit Fetterman at all. I think most of the time it caught us by surprise, but I love the focus to understand, like, beginning of the season, what we have in front of us. We have a top 5 opponent who is still trying to find their feet. Like, Clemson hasn't been there in a while. So, again, this is a chance for them to establish themselves. The same with us. Like, every season we'd open up, we struggle. So here, this is the focus. Let's start it off with a good tone. Like, punch him in the mouth. I love the energy that's coming off. That I think I seen one Clemson player was saying, like, we're going to show them this. Like, I love that edge and grit. And just like, now let's get to it. And it's going to be going into camp. Like, that is what we're going to be looking forward to anticipate. So it drives the energy of the game up. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, this is LSU. It's an LSU, It's like they said, we're a struggle. But at the end of the day, this game has been blowing up because of who's playing. LSU.
Yep.
Man, I couldn't agree. Man, I love the whole Death Valley chatter. Back
me
and
too.
forth. I mean, it's so predictable and expected, right? And like we'd be disappointed. Yeah, we'd be so disappointed if like the players weren't chirping back and forth about Death Valley.
Of course, but the thing is, when you hear players and you hear commentators and you hear people talking about Saturday night, they talk about Saturday night in Death Valley where?
Yeah, in Baton Rouge.
Oh, yeah, the red one.
Clemson.
That's it. That's the end of the talk.
All right, now, Benny, before we let you go, are you still coaching over at Catholic?
Yes, sir. I'm out here now. I'm actually out here now watching. We're getting warmed up right now. I'm out here watching now while we get ready.
Yeah, go hit my little brother upside the back of the head. Tell him I said hello. I'm gonna have one starting at U High this year, so I know we got you on the schedule. So we'll have to talk some trash.
I'm a D-line coach, so I just hope he's not on the side of me.
Benny, you got you're a fellow big dog lover like myself. Like how's the dog front? We got a couple of them. We got one. Like
I got one. I got a Presa Canario. He's part of the King Corso family. I got it from a breed out in Philly. His name is Sub-Zero. They're a great guard dog. Yeah.
What a great name.
Man, I ain't coming into the house if Sub-Zero's there.
That's right.
With that name.
He's outside and inside, so he's gonna have an eye. I promise you. He's a good family dog, so you have no worries.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Benny, I can't thank you enough for your time, man. I know you're out there trying to coach and probably like the first day of like boot camp or something like that. So it means a lot that you joined us here, and I'm sure we'll see you across the pond at Rosette at practice or something. Look forward to it.
Will do. I appreciate you all having me on there. Y'all have a great one and take care.
All right, you as well. My 318 brethren, Mr. Bennie Logan.
Benny's the best.
Man, he started saying some of those names when he first got here. I'm like, man, y'all did have a defensive line rotation.
Then dropped the Brick Haley on us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he didn't say your name though, Big Fave. What happened?
Dang, dude.
Dang, Fave.
That ain't right.
Dang.
That ain't right.
Hey, it must have been working.
Cheesecakes.
His name.
Two cheesecakes.
Two cheesecakes.
His name. It
I was
goes
white
without saying.
knuckling that shirt.
Big Fave goes without saying.
He didn't say it though.
That's the point.
I forgot Flint's kind of new to our ribbon on Big Fave.
Oh yeah.
That's all right. He's gonna rib us. We'll have a message in about 3-4 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll say, "Count me down."
All right.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
So he can rib. You don't remember Fave? Count me down. He started at 5, and then one of his boys would count him down. Then he'd get going.
Okay. All right. I'm there.
Golly, know your teammates. Jeez.
I do know them.
All right, we'll be back. More OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Go Tommy's, G-E-A-U-X, Tommy's with a Y.com. The best windows in Baton Rouge, according to The Advocate, according to us as well. You can trust us. You can trust The Advocate. But, hey, if you need, like, one more, right, you just need to see something else, well, just go to the testimonials on the website, gotommys.com. Or you can see, like, the literal, like, Angie Super Service Award, banner after banner after banner. Just trust us when we say they're truly the best. They can customize your job. They have a full list of what they can do for you on that website. Go check it out today. That is Go Tommy's. Again, G-E-A-U-X Tommy's.com.
Yeah, Tommy's windows, doors, and siding, and how about a lifetime warranty on your windows? So, yeah, that means they're protected and covered for life if you get Tommy's to install them. And you will clearly see the difference that Tommy's makes in your project. They deal with integrity, they're dependable, professional, and the most important part when your house is getting torn apart on a project is that they're efficient. See them today. Go get them. GoTommys.com.
All right. Yeah.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
This was like legit. Every song you've played was like my playlist that I was listening to in my room in Atlanta for media days.
Really?
Swear to God.
This is like the workout vibe from this morning. I put Shuffle on to get my day started, and it was an AC/DC song. So then whenever I got to the block this morning, they have Spotify, so I put it on AC/DC radio, and it started playing stuff like this, and I just got into it.
This would not be AC/DC vibes for me.
No, but I don't know how Spotify's algorithm works. But that's what it started playing on the radio.
It's like Arctic Monkeys.
No, we're Apple
vibe.
Music peeps.
Yeah. That's
But
why
the
we
block
don't
has
mess with
Spotify, so I don't know like how it works.
Hey, Jake, you want to update the people? Troy Lewis in the chat asked if T-Bob's still on the show. If you wanted an update.
Troy, where you been, bud?
What are you doing, dude?
They're like High School Musical. Troy.
Yeah, that was
T is in Troy.
May, like middle of May.
It's a great name. My middle name's Troy.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show,
What's
though.
up, Troy? What up, T-Lou?
Hey, man.
T-Bob's in
no.
Chicago.
T-Bob moved and bought a house in Chicago and sold his house here, and it's the whole deal.
Yeah.
He's been gone for like
Matt
over
Flynn's
2
the new
months.
host.
No.
Hey, welcome in, Matt Flynn.
Because we had the big party.
Thanks,
It was
guys.
May 16th.
Very nervous.
Because I had to pull something from the final show like last week.
I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, that's just, like,
Within a
seriously,
month,
welcome
maybe?
back. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's been forever.
let's go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Welcome
being a
in.
loyal listener.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You go to prison?
Hey,
Jeez.
man. Or maybe he's like tuning back in because he loves Matt Flynn. And he's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
We
He's been
heard
on there
he's
a
been
bunch.
on the
That's
show,
right.
yeah.
That's what it is. Matt Flynn's
times
going
plus
to
three.
continue to be here. Hour 2
Yeah.
and Hour
Oh,
3.
he's gonna be
Troy,
here
he's going to be here
tomorrow.
all day
Hopefully for a
long.
while.
We'll see you there.
It's crazy.
Off the bench.
Can you imagine?
Got microphones and
Wow.
everything.
Wait, the guy that never shows up, he's hosting?
All right, that's true. Can you imagine telling somebody in March
Yeah.
that Flynn's going to be the co-host? Wow. All right, go to K to Z Blinds,
Told him in May.
KTOZBlinds.com. Brandon Barton and the team going to come out and make sure that you have the perfect solution to any problem you might have. They've done it for me. They'll do it for you. And they'll do it for literally anybody in like 10 minutes. We always say they're going to learn your space in 10 minutes, know your space in 10 minutes, say exactly what you need, interior, exterior. They are truly the best. KTOZBlinds.com.
Yeah, and they can do it on any budget too. So they can make your house look great and they can help your house be more energy efficient. Go to K2ZBlinds.com for K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. See how they can help interior, outdoor, whatever it is, they can fix you up. K2ZBlinds.com.